Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we'll talk about Spring Framework or modules of the Spring Framework. Alright, so let's begin the video. Now guys, if I ask you, can you design your own framework? How will you start? Let's have a look. So guys, first of all, you will create a core module, right? Which will have the fundamental features of your framework, right? And then you will design a web module, which will provide features to create user interfaces, right? And then you will have a database module, right, which will provide integration with the databases so that you can connect to the, for example, IBM DB2, Oracle, or MySQL, or any other database, right? Then you will design a testing module which will provide integration with the testing frameworks, right? For example, JUnit, Mockito, or TestNG, right guys? Now in case if you want to provide some additional features or some out of the box features, you can do that in additional features module, right guys? So this is how your own framework will look like. Now we'll compare this framework with Spring Framework. Alright guys, now guys, this is how Spring Framework looks like, right? And this framework looks exactly similar the way you have designed your own framework, right guys? So if you see here, we have got web module which provides web, servlet, portlet and struts modules. Then we have data integration layer which provides integration with JDBC, ORM, OXM, JMS and transaction management, right guys? Core layer provides core, bean, context and Spring expression language. Testing module provides integration with the testing framework. AOP, aspect and instrumentation are the additional features. Alright, now let's go and talk about each one in more detail. Now guys, web layer provides web MVC module. By using this module, you can design MVC based applications, right? It also provides servlet, socket and struts, right? So WebSocket is like you can allow the socket communication in a web application. The point is, by using web module, you can create user interfaces or you can integrate with the existing frameworks. Alright. Now guys, next layer is data access or data integration layer. It provides JDBC template. So for example, if you have to write your code to connect to the database by using JDBC, you have to write boilerplate code, right? You will first go and load the drivers, you will create a database connection, then you will create a prepare statement, then you will run your SQL, then you will process the result set and then close the database connection, right? This particular module provides something called JDBC templates. So it avoids the boilerplate code. We'll talk about JDBC template in the coming videos. Alright. Now ORM. So this module provides integration with the ORM frameworks like object relational mapping, right? So this particular module provides integration with the ORM frameworks like Hibernate, JPA, right? OXM stands for Object XML Mapping. Now guys, this particular module provides integration with the, like we have Casper or JXP frameworks, right? For example, where you have to convert your object into XML or XML into object. JMS stands for Java Messaging Service. If you want to make use of MQ messages, producer consumer concept, where you want to produce the MQ message or you want to consume a message from a queue, you can use JMS module, right? And this particular layer also provides database transaction management. All right. Now guys, next is core container. So if you see, Spring Core module has bean, core, context and Spring expression language. Core module provides IOC and dependency injection features of the Spring framework. It also provides events, resources, I18 and validation and all, right? So basically you can think of core module is the core of the Spring framework. It provides IOC and dependency injection. All right. Now guys, bean module, it provides bean factory. So bean factory is an IOC container. So guys, we'll talk about what is IOC container in the coming videos and I'll give you an example of bean factory, right? Then we have context. So the context module is built on top of bean module, right? So it provides application context, which is another IOC container. I'll give you an example of application context as well. All right. Now SPEL is Spring expression language. Basically, it is an extension of the JSP's expression language. Alright guys, let's move. Now guys, next is AOP, aspect and instrumentation. So AOP stands for aspect oriented programming. So guys, this module provides method interceptors, point cuts and cross-cutting concerns. So guys, basically these are the things that you can design in your code to write a loosely coupled code. Alright. What is aspects? So this module provides integration with the aspect J, which is AOP based framework. Right. So basically you can integrate aspects J framework in Spring by using aspect module. Okay. And then we have instrumentation. Now guys, the last one is the testing layer. So this particular module provides integration with the existing testing frameworks. For example, you can go and make use of JUnit, TestNG, Mockito, Mock Objects, Spring MVC Test, and Web Test Client. So these are the existing frameworks that you can integrate with Spring by using test module. Alright guys. So guys, in this video, we discussed about the Spring Framework modules. Right now we know what is the purpose of web module. So web module, it provides integration with the existing frameworks to design user interfaces. It also provides Spring Web MVC. By using Web MVC, you can design MVC based applications in Spring. Alright guys, we discussed about the data access and integration layer. So it provides different modules like JDBC, ORM. By using this particular module, you can integrate Hibernate or JPA. OXM, Object XML Mapping. JMS is Java Messaging Service, right? And Database Transaction Management. AOP helps in writing loosely coupled code. For example, you want to call a function before and after the execution of a method. So you can do that by using interceptors. So AOP provides annotations, for example, @after, @before, @after before, @advice and all. So guys, we'll talk about AOP concept in the coming videos. Spring Core Container, it provides bean, core, context and expression language. So Spring Core provides IOC and dependency injection. Bean provides Bean Factory, which is a IOC container. Context is based on core and bean modules, and it provides application context, which is another IOC container. Okay. SPEL module provides Spring expression language, and test module provides integration with the testing frameworks such as JUnit or TestNG. So guys, here we are done with the Spring framework. Thank you for watching.